The Big Shave is a hilariously named short film created by Martin Scorsese, who is famous for making much better films than The Big Shave. Made during his time at NYU, the film follows a guy who goes through the arduous task of shaving with exceeding difficulties. With an alternate name of Viet 67, you just know you're gonna have a fun time with this one. The Vietnam War sucked, and was the first war that we made movies about how our soldiers felt bad about killing innocent civilians. It's a good thing the government hasn't done anything wrong since then, right?
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven.
Due to the controversial nature of the war, everyone and their mother wanted in on that war bashing, even if it meant lying about things that didn't happen. Scorsese, of course, being an art student in the 60s, felt very strongly about the war. So much so that when he made his first masterpiece, Taxi Driver, it was a central plot element that Travis Bickle was a Vietnam veteran. The film opens with something people in towers have never seen: a clean restroom. Pristinely clean. I could eat off of that toilet. Great color scheme, too, symbolizing the purity of the world pre-war. Whoa, mama. Gonna need to blur this. Can't have any nudity in my political gore film. And there's some blood. And more blood. And more blood. And more blood. This is the part where my mother would probably start looking away. Good lord, who taught this man how to shave? He seems a little shaken after that. And it ends. The actual script for the movie is hilarious. Scorsese goes into excruciating detail about every single minute aspect of this movie. My favorite being, he rinses his razor under the faucet and blood flows from it. Bringing it back to his face, he continues to calmly shave. The commonplace daily ritual of shaving is transformed into a very difficult ritual. So, time to analyze. The bathroom starts meticulously clean, completely devoid of any filth. The crapper is divine. The mirror is crystal. The faucets don't even have any rust or soap scum on them. Towers. The man comes in and starts shaving. The razor blade symbolizing the violent side of America. Or the Vietnam War. The special effects are phenomenal. One Mr. Eli F. Blake is responsible for that. They really make you feel like you're cutting your face open. Somehow, someway, people paid money to own this movie. Something about Scorsese being one of the greatest filmmakers to ever live.
I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her with a .44 Magnum pistol.
In the essay included in the Criterion collection of Scorsese's short films, Scorsese is quoted saying this on the film: consciously, The Big Shave was an angry outcry against the war, but in reality, something else was going on inside of me, I think, which really had nothing to do with the war. It was just a very bad period. A very bad period. I can definitely see this in the film. The Vietnam War metaphor kind of seemed ham-fisted into it, almost as a footnote added after the fact. Like Star Wars after the original trilogy, or Indiana Jones after the original trilogy, or this joke.
And I'm gonna kill her.
Also, for some reason, this movie is on HBO Max, which is how I'd first discovered it, after watching A Trip to the Moon. Bit of emotional whiplash there, but it's whatever. The Big Shave evocatively gives you a grisly scenario that leaves you wondering what hit you. The brazen violence mixed with its masterful special effects make it an incredibly interesting movie that I still can't show to my mom. However, its confusing metaphor of inner turmoil and the U.S.'s involvement in the Its confusing metaphor of inner turmoil and the U.S.'s involvement in Vietnam make it seem pointless compared to his more realized lurks later on. So, in conclusion, Raging Bull is by far the best Scorsese movie, and anyone who thinks it's Goodfellas can be cut so
So thin that it used to liquefy in the pan with just a little oil.